I first heard Metallica when I went to Berklee College of Music. They did kind of scare me a little bit. All the drum sets were set up and we had to rock out and I was like, oh my God, this feels good. It's an intense song, man. Respect to Lars.
So when Ride the Lightning came out, you could see them kind of moving up the rungs a little bit, getting ready to record the third album, Master of Puppets. At that point, they were starting to feel like we can be pretty big here.
In the fall of '86, we went to Europe together, and we were in the UK for the first 2 weeks, and all the shows had sold out. The reaction to them was unlike any crowd I had ever seen before.
The fans in Europe are so fanatical. I picked this up at the floor in Germany. Very first one that I've ever saw that the fans were actually devoted to this band.
Ride the Lightning. It's the best. The new, the heavy, good heavy metal.
It's still the same four idiots, you know, trying to stay in tune and stay on time.
You know, we're not trying to be something big and fancy, you know, it's just us doing what we do.
They were still the four guys in torn jeans and t-shirts on stage, but the stage had just gotten bigger.
It was just this steady rise, and then it blew up. They became the biggest band in the world, and then they were able to stay there.
For them to stay this relevant for this long and still have this huge fan base, still playing arenas and stadiums, it's really pretty amazing. And I don't know that metal would be as big as it is now if it wasn't for them opening that door.
Metallica created this unbelievable environment for bands to go out and play stadiums all over the world and get to show the planet what we do.
There's a way these songs connect with an audience that is really, really special. It's hard to deny when you've got 4 band members and 50,000 people joining together on a song like Seek and Destroy.
Seek and Destroy!
No, pues cuando Metallica toca en Colombia es gentío así brutal, o sea, es demasiada gente. Seek and Destroy es uno de los temas pues que yo creo que a todos en Sudamérica les gusta demasiado pues por el coro, porque es muy fácil de cantar, simplemente no es muy difícil de cantar, entonces mucha gente lo entiende, entonces y nada, pues empezamos a escuchar Metallica desde muy jóvenes y wow, me quitaba como toda la raya encima y ya salía a patinar y como wow, como me sentía más tranquilo, no sé, antes de competir o cosas así, entonces soy muy nervioso o algo así, apenas escuché Metallica, boom, cero nervios y nos vimos con toda.
Us as musicians, we play with our hearts. So I just wonder what was going on when they was like, yo, let's create this song. It just seemed so intense. And I'm just like, shit. Like, oh my God. It felt good. And like, I don't care what style music is. If I resonate with it, I love it. For that to be like the first song that I learned at Berklee, that says a lot already about Metallica.
If you want to make a good classical music, you got to study how Johann Sebastian Bach did it. And if you want to make a good metal music, you got to study Metallica riffs.
Yeah. Metallica has been, for me personally, it's been most influential and most important band when I grew up. And we started to think we should be able to play For Whom the Bell Tolls.
The album was Apocalyptica Plays Metallica by Portia.
When we got the album done, we loved it, and we thought if we sell 1,000 copies in Finland and get a couple of gigs, that's super cool. Today, the same album has sold 1.7 million copies worldwide, and you know, whole thing started to roll. Playing metal, you need to create your own thing. You need to find what's the best on you, and then develop that. You need to learn the roots, but then you need to stop copying. You need to create your own style. Metallica is a great example of that.
Any great band, doesn't matter if it's a heavy metal band or anything, you ask them why do you make music, you make it for yourselves, and you hope everybody else likes it.
at their core, they're still the same band. Like musically, they just do whatever they want.
It's exciting to think about, oh, where are they going? What's going to happen? Is it going to be a return to their roots? If people are having conversations like that about what your band is doing on a new album, that's an awesome thing.
Metallica's going to continue to do what they've been doing. They're going to put out a really good record. They're going to do another big world tour and continue to dominate everything.
Good night, Chicago.